For additional support, visit faithfullygrowing.com/offerings. There you'll discover more about the Faithfully Growing community and explore my personalized one-on-one and group coaching offerings. As a member of the community, you'll enjoy exclusive perks such as weekly guided meditation scripts, interactive live meditations where I address your questions directly on Zoom, and the camaraderie of like-minded individuals. Let's embark on this journey of growth and belonging together. Welcome to another episode of IFS Meditations and Insights, a podcast exploring personal growth through the lens of internal family systems, or IFS. I'm Tim Fortescue, your guide on this journey, an IFS trained practitioner dedicated to nurturing spiritual wholeness and healing. In this compassionate space, we delve into self-discovery, uncovering inner wisdom. When we embrace all parts of ourselves with love, we can better receive divine love and extend it to others. My hope is that what I discuss here will illuminate your path, bringing you inner peace and a deeper connection to the sacred. Together, we'll learn how IFS gently transforms our relationship with ourselves and the world. So settle in, open up your heart and mind, and let's dive into another episode. As I lead you in the meditation today, we're going to check in with self qualities, which may be self-like parts. And just want us to be curious and remember that all of our parts have aspects of our core, our belovedness, that compassion, curiosity, wisdom. And our intention in this practice is to help those parts get out of their extreme roles that make them a manager, more proactive, a firefighter, more reactive, and then those exiles that those protective parts are trying to connect, and these burdens that they carry when they're in their extreme roles make them protectors, or exiles, or managers, or firefighters. And we just want to check in and let them know that they have qualities of the self. They make us whole with the gifts that they bring. So be aware of those parts. Maybe they're self-like, maybe they have a lot of self, but maybe they also have agendas too. And so let's get curious about the self, in particular, our wisdom, who we are at our core, our belovedness, God image, but also just be aware just of those parts that may have more gifts or a lot of gifts, but they still may tend to that extreme role of managing or jumping in and reacting. And so let's be aware of those self-like parts as we get curious today. So let's begin the meditation. Find a comfortable position or lie down, whichever feels best for you. You can close your eyes or let your gaze rest softly in front of you and take a few deep breaths. Allowing yourself to settle into the present moment. And our intention today is to connect with those qualities of self, our inner wisdom, and some may be parts that still have extreme qualities, but a lot of the self-like qualities. And so be aware of those parts that may be around, and we want to nurture the essence of compassion, wisdom, and clarity within you at your core, and also the gifts that those maybe still younger self-like parts can bring. Just continue breathing at your own pace for a couple breaths. Bringing your attention inward. As you breathe in, filling your lungs with fresh air. And as you exhale slowly, you're releasing any tension or stress you may be holding on to. With each breath, just begin to focus on your inner world a little more, your parts, those thoughts, feelings, actions, impulses, beliefs that may be arising. It may be helpful to visualize a serene landscape within your mind's eye. Maybe some type of sanctuary or a peaceful meadow, tranquil forest, or a serene beach. Whatever resonates with you. Could be just a simple room with your parts and inner team gathering with you. Whatever the case, see if you could take a moment to fully immerse yourself in this calming environment, allowing the soothing energy and presence here to envelop you. And as you're in this space of tranquility and peace, begin to sense the presence of the wisdom and compassion of the parts of you that join you there. And see if they can see that in others, the gifts that those other parts bring. And let them know that you're aware of them. And see if they're aware of you, who you are today, the wisdom, the calmness, compassion, and clarity that you bring. Just continue to reassure your whole inner system as the parts draw near to you, you draw near to them, that you're a team, you're in this together. They've got you, you've got them. And we've got a presence bigger than ourselves. We're not alone. And just see if your parts, your whole system can bask in this for a bit. Notice any sensations or emotions that arise within you as you gather with these wise inner allies that bring gifts. See how your parts are doing. And now, in the presence of these parts in this inner sanctuary, take a few moments to reflect on any challenges or concerns you may be facing in your life right now. Trailheads. Allow yourself to express these thoughts and feelings openly, knowing that these are likely parts having a voice, and maybe it's those parts that have a lot of self, but they still may be younger. Just listen with compassion and understanding. And as you share your struggles with your parts, notice how they respond. Can they bring a sense of clarity and insight to your experience? Or maybe they have some fears or concerns. They can share those with you too. Often these parts that really have self-like qualities, it's just good to stay curious and see if they have any fears or concerns also, or if they have an agenda. And they're likely younger, but they bring a lot of gifts of that clarity and compassion. And you've got those at your core, and they help bring those gifts. See if they can take that in. See if your parts can receive the wisdom and guidance that emanates from your core, your belovedness. See how they respond to trusting that innate ability to illuminate your path forward. But let them know you're receiving the gifts that they bring of that clarity and wisdom. And you're working in tandem together. Maybe some of your parts need to kind of let some of the fears and concerns just kind of float away. Maybe give them to God or the universe, or let them know that you can handle it. They're not alone, but their concerns are valid. And if you're feeling a little more spaciousness now, take a moment to bask in this feeling. See if your parts can take it in that you all have gifts and inner wisdom. You need them all, but they're not maybe some of the burdens that they carry. And allow this wisdom to permeate your whole system. Feel a sense of gratitude for its unwavering support and guidance on your journey toward self-discovery and healing and wholeness. See if there's anything else. And thank your parts for their courage and showing up, for as much or as little as they shared. And let them know that this doesn't have to be the last time that you meet for this team huddle. Meet in this beautiful place of tranquility and peace. You'd like to spend more time with them if they'd like that. Maybe let them know when you can do that. And when it feels complete for now, you can bring your awareness back to the present moment, carrying with you the wisdom and clarity that you've sensed and received from this experience. Know that you can always return to this place whenever you need guidance or support along your journey. And take a final deep breath in, savoring the peace and tranquility you may feel. And exhale slowly, feeling yourself grounded and centered in the present moment. When you're ready, you can gently open your eyes if they were closed and return to the world, hopefully a little more, or maybe a lot more, refreshed and renewed. And I hope the wisdom and compassion of yourself or self-like parts continue to illuminate your path as you journey forward on your quest of knowing that you're beloved. All parts are welcome and belong. And take care. Well, that wraps up another episode of IFS Meditations and Insights. I hope you found today's episode helpful. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you'd share it with anyone else who might benefit. Additionally, please leave a positive review. It helps new listeners find the podcast. If you want more wisdom and meditations, head over to my website, faithfullygrowing.com, and you can get a list of 25 plus guided meditations that I have there. And lastly, I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback on the podcast. Feel free to reach out anytime by sending me an email to tim@faithfullygrowing.com. Thanks again for listening and for being part of this community. And remember to approach yourself and others with compassion. We're all doing the best we can with the tools we have. I look forward to our next time together. Until then, take good care of yourself. Stay curious if you can. Try to welcome all the parts that you encounter on your journey.